Hey guys, today I'm going to explain what variables are. Variables you probably remember from middle school math class. A variable is a representation of some number or values. As you can see here, s plus 5 is equal to 7, x is equal to 12. That is the variable. X is a variable here. I hope you have remembered from your school math class. There are two steps to creating and using a variable: declaration and assignment. We will begin with declaration. To declare a variable, we need to list the data of what we are storing exactly. In programming, you can store more than just number. You can store character, even whole sentence, etc. Let's work with whole numbers. To store whole numbers, we will type int for integer. Then we need a unique identifier for this variable. For now, let's just say x. We are used to working with like x and y in math class. Right now, we will end the sentence with a semicolon. Just use x, then put semicolon to end the sentence. This steps is called declaration. Now to assign a variable, you take the variable's name, that unique identifier, then we will set this equal to some number. X is equal to 5. Then just put semicolon. Since we declared this variable as an int, it will store an integer, may be like 5. Now this variable behaves as if it was the value that it contained. It will behave as if it was the number 5. Then to display a variable, we can use standard cout. We will display x. So let's go and compile this program. Just click here and it will run. Here, see, it's done. 5 return 0. Code is executed. We have received 5 as output. There is our value 5. This step is declaration, and second step is assignment. The nice things about doing this in 2 steps is that you can later assign your variables a value if you know what value you would like to give your variable right away. You can do that at the beginning of your program. You could combine both of those steps in a single step, like here. Just remove this. S is equal to 5. Just run the program. Here is a 5. There is no effect on the code, but this is concise and looks beautiful also. Int x is equal to 5, and that would do the same thing in case where you don't know what value you would like to give a variable. You could assign it later, such as when you have accept user input, you don't know what the user is going to type. So let's create another int y is equal to 6. Then let's display whatever y is. I will add a new line. Let's copy this and put here y and add new line character. To add new line character, you have to just single quote /n, and you have to just put this, just copy this and paste in here, and just control S to save and run it. It's here. As you can see, 5 and 6 both are in new line. Let's do some mathematical calculation, like sum. Int sum is equal to x plus y. Just prints your sum std followed by 2 semicolons, then cout sum. Just control S, just run the code. The addition of 5 and 6 should be 11, right? 5 and 6 is here 11. You can do multiplication, division, subtraction, whatever basic mathematics you want to do. Now there is the different data types depending on what you need to store within a variable. Exactly, the int data type stores the whole integer. Let's think of a few examples of whole integer. What is an age? That is typically a whole number. Int age is equal to 22. That is a whole number. Let's think of 2 more examples. What about a year? Int year is equal to 2023. That also whole number. How about days? Int days is equal to 7. That's also a whole number. The int data type can only store a whole number. With days, what with if we assign this as a value of 7.5. Let's just type 7.5. Let me show you that what happened. Alright, just std followed by 2 semicolons and cout. Just display the days. Then it should display 7, right? Control S, then click on run. It's showing 7 here. Just add new line here to display nicely. Just again run the program. We have just added new line comment, and as you can see here, it's showing 7. It should be 7.5, right? But it's showing just 7. Why it's this? Alright, that decimal portion is truncated. When I display days and we attempt to assign 7.5, then that 0.5 was truncated, so it's truncated. Well, this variable cannot store that decimal, so it's truncated. If you need a number that include a decimal portion, there is a different data type for that. That is double. If you write here double, just compile, control S, then compile the code. Here you can see that it's showing 7.5. Once you write here double, then it's showing 7.5, exactly what we have written. Double includes decimal portion also. This is a number including decimal. Whenever you need a decimal number, you can use double data type. A few example of a double would be maybe a price. There is a rupee and paise. Like you can write here price is equal to 10 rupees 99 paise. That is the double. What about the GPA, a grade point average? That includes decimal. Like GPA, you double GPA 8.5. What about temperature? Double temperature 32.6 degree or Celsius. That could be anything, right? I guess this could be either Celsius or Fahrenheit. Then let's display maybe price. Yeah, just display the price. HTD followed by semicolon, C out, price. Press Ctrl Alt S and also include new line command. Again press Ctrl Alt S, then click on run. There you are. Price is 10.99. Yeah, that decimal portion is not truncated, much like what we see with whole number, whole integers. If you need a number that include a decimal portion, use a double. Now we have the char data type that stores a single character. Type char. Maybe we are working with student's grade. I will name this variable as a grade. Grade. That could be A. Then semicolon. And to store a single character, you use single quotes. This student has two more example. What about initial? Initial of any name. That could be char initial B. Let's display this. STD cout grade. A single quote and then again display STD followed by semicolon initial. Control S, hit run. See, we have grade A, we have initial B. B could be B as a Bravo, initial of Bravo is B. Okay, we have our single characters of B. Now check this out. What if I attempt to store more than one character? I'll type here with B, I'll type A. Then let's Control S, then compile this. Let's see what happened. See, we have warning. Overflow in conversion from int to char, change your value 16. That is the value of that character 265. See, we have just A and we have second letter A. We cannot use in char double. We have to just use the singular letter or any number. That could be also number. Like if we hit here 1 will be treated as a character, not number here. Let's compile this. Control S, compile this. See, 1 is treated as a character. So char can only store a single character. Here's some more example of char data type. What if we are working with currency? What type of currency will we work with? Maybe currency. That could be dollar. Currency could be dollar. And if we are working with a different type of currency, we could change this to a different symbol. Yeah, that's the char data type. It stores a single character. Next, we are in our list is boolean. Boolean, that could be two things. That could be true or false. There is just two states. One is true, another is false. A variable that boolean has only two states, true or false. To create a boolean variable, you type boolean, then a variable name. So these are application anything that has two states. What if somebody is a student? They are either a student or not a student. Then just type bool student, and that could be true or false, right? Bool students is equal to true. If they are not enrolled in class or they graduated, you could set this to be false. You could set this to be false. Think of a light switch. The light switch can either be on or off. You can say a light switch is a boolean. There is only two states, true or false. How about boolean power? Bool power. Power could be true or power could be false, right? Bool power is something power on or not. Power equals true or false. If it's turned off, that could be false. Maybe we have a store and we need to mark if something is for sale or not. Like is it available? Something, let me just write. Bool for sale is true. There is something which is for sale, that is true. If an item is in our store isn't for a sale, like it is not available, we could set this to be false. So that is the idea behind boolean value. It has two states, true or false. The last data type we will cover is string. Let's check what is a string. data type. String object that represent a sequence of text. String represent a sequence of text. A string is technically an object that represent a sequence of text. Think of it as the char data type, but we can store than one character, even whole sentence like a name or an address. String are provided from the standard namespace to declare the string. We would type standard std, that is std colon colon string, then a variable name that about just name, like we are storing user's name, that could be name, maybe classes, followed with semicolon. Place your text within the set of double quotes. Then why don't you type your first name or anything you can try. Then we will store that within this variable name. Then to test it, let's just display. Press Ctrl S, then hit compile, then let it be compiled. Oh no, we did not write, followed by colons, cout. We have to type your name because we want to display this. Then just Ctrl S, hit compile. Here, there you are, classes, right? You can print your string in that way. Can. Let's create a couple of more examples. What about a day of the week? Standard string. Let's just go tt colon string days, right? Day. That could be favorite one for a student. Sunday, right? You can display this. Just copy this one. Don't copy paste if you're learning, right? As much as you write the code, then you will be able to learn that. The days, Control S, just compile this and just wait for the output. There you are. Class is Sunday. We have made blunder. We did not add new line. Just add the new lines, new line character. I have just added new line character, not here. Don't need here, you need here. Let's compile this. Control S, compile this. There you are. Class is Sunday, right? What about food? Let's go and print food. Let's change here string food, and food could be like veg, and you can type here food, right? You can type pizza, burger, whatever you like. Okay, and just Control S and then hit run. There you are. Classes Sunday veg, right? Then you may be an address. Let's just print your address, right? It's tt. Let's just copy paste this, right? That will help. Just type here address. Address, what could be address? 12345 Street, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Just print this address. Just write here address and copy here. Control S, hit run. There you are. 12345 Street, Mumbai, Maharashtra. That is the address which you can print in your string. Basically speaking, a string is a type of object that represents a sequence of text, such as name, a day, an address, etc. Now I'm going to show you how you can display a variable along with some text. I would like to display hello, then whatever your name is. I'll type what is known as a string, literal. We are going to literally printing a string hello and your name. Type std followed by colons, cout, then double quotes hello, then just type name, right? Then just press Ctrl S and it run. Name is classes, right? Name is stored with classes, but you have to also print it out, right? stc hello classes. Classes variable is already, name variable is already defined here. From here it's taking name in name we have classes, and we are printing here hello, and it's showing here hello classes. You can display your age. We have already written their age, right? Just type here age and press Ctrl S, hit and run, wait for output. Here is age is 22, right? Why it's on a single line? Because we did not add any new line right here. We have to use new line character. Ctrl S, hit run. There you are. You have we have written just here age, right? Your age is, now you can see your age is 22. Where does 22 come from? Here is the age, and we have stored in age 22, where we did already here. There you are. We have stored 22. Then we are getting right here. Make sure to pay attention to the spacing as well, because it's easy to mess that up. All right. So those are variables. We covered a few of the basic data type, but there is more advanced data types. Once we gain a little bit more experience with this, that I'll cover. We will have integers, which stores a whole number, double, which are number that include a decimal portion, and a char, that char are single characters, and boolean are either true or false, and string represent a sequence of text. An important note with a string is that you can include numbers, but they are treated differently. So yeah, those are variables in C++. Okay, but your assignment is to in the comment section post an integer variable, a double or character, boolean, and string. Think of some examples, preferably some example that I may have not covered already, that would be good practice. Well, yeah, that is an introduction to variable in C++. Thanks for watching. Smash the like button. Thanks. Bye.